What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Hey, you. Seen any prime fillies?
Sail to Skillinger at your age. Now, with the war on.
Oh!
Where you going?
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice, perchance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242,
Well.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came... Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder to lean on.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn.
Sounds fine. See you there.
Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Hey!
I see a challenger.
Nice dude.
Well, what have we here?
When I'm done with you, you'll scream.
Nice dude.
And again, who doesn't these days?
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed, Grey Boy? Boring as.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the second... Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has ability.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She... travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in, Triss was. But maybe Dandelion? Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Mustn't think like that.
Hey,
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Fine.
Well, that's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you.
Cost you double.
Buzz off, mate.
Yeah. Darn it,
Christ, you'd normally pay
Lout.
for that.
Now you. Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
Damn it!
Boy, mate, watch it.
Open up.
What are you...
My head's finished.
Oh, it's piss.
Oh, that's bad luck.
I'll never come back, you stinking... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Get into his soul!
Now! That's it, you're in for it!
Rumble time!
Fucking come on!
Oh, another drubbing. We're leaving.
That reminds me of a piece of floor. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you.
Leg it!
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Get out, pal. Aha! A note from a grateful...
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
We should divide. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Lice it, you matey dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jerry.
I will get rid of the last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's...
They killed him!
You smell like dead meat, arsehole.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful.
Relax. It'll come out in the water.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my... Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself, or he'll...
Sorry. Didn't think...
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh, well. I suppose I must move to Oxon.
Don't know if you remember.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And
No more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear. Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist. Maybe he likes them.
Maybe. But what did he...
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his
Thanks for... Listen, when I find Dandelion...
No. I mean...
It smells different here.
Oh, what's this?
What if a halfling became a witcher, eh?
At least let him return alive, in one piece.
Oh, thumbs today.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so it's that. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer. I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reef.
When'd you last see him?
Odd as requests go.
What did you...
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid up... In fact, he desperately...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him, but as he perished... Ooh, the goings-on. Impressive. Fiery beasts circled...
Really? What did they...
Radovid sucks... Why do I dress up? As a child, I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be...
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and...
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
My man carries his pitchfork like you, on his back. I say you're both daft.
Oh!
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
What's that frown about?
Ah!
Ah!
Ooh.
I've been cranky since morning.
Got a big dump brewing.
When it rains, it pours.
'Tis a
Well,
dog's
well,
life.
another freak.
Armed ruffians in town.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's... Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Now can we talk?
Yes.
I know you saw Dan.
Oh, yes. Long...
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess.
mould. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done...
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear...
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher?
On our way... We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far. Must say, I'm curious how you manage.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win.
Why not?
Well said.
The gray mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Kai here once.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian. I see no point in delaying this. Let's...
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher!
Hey, giddy up.
See what you're made of.
Nothing hurts as much as...
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Let's go!
Oh, so close.
The General's not only knowledgeable.
Thank you. It was...
Now, could I...
Ah, yes, Molly, the portly young...
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return.
Washed your hair lately?
I'm Molly, my lord.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
Mm-hmm.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his...
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here.
No. Sadly, the Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. But...
You do realize Dandelion
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look...
Mm-hmm. Different.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion.
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit...
Any chance you remember your last conversation with...
Of course. He came to...
What? Why?
To take me on a romantic cruise of... Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me up.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he...
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings.
Oh, that's wonderful!
Ah, Geralt, there you are.
Glad.
I'd... And here we are.
Like...
Just this morning, my critter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happened in Slough.
Yes.
I take the pains all the way to the garden. What do you want?
want to see Rosa var Atra.
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Front to the eternal fire.
Look! Look!
And she replied, religion is the opium of the masses, and that she'll not beg anyone for her life. Then the
Black
flames
ones,
flared up.
Redanians. As long as they pay and don't hit.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers,
Shut up!
kobolds.
Hey, mate. Best sheet that blade.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
What?
And her lad deals fisting.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
I wish you luck.
My husband's gone grey as
Do you really
well.
believe you need not
And
to
it's
see
coming
that?
closer.
What?
Don't be shy.
It's not a
You'll
headache
find I've
again.
everything you could ever need.
Interesting.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady var Atra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Atra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Atras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Burn the amber. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ratted! You're quick!
Oh!
Stop flaunting and fight!
Pathetic.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
incredibly, but we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Yeah!
Oh! Ah!
Oh! 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 Ooh. Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Oh! Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ay! Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Stop flaunting and fight! Oh! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebarits. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
Yes?
Walking about all barefaced, scaring decent folk.
Ah, oi!
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum? What's that? Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but Dandelion's what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Calonetta or something like that.
Ah, that makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into an area 2 days' road from the dealer.
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
Like dung that flows to the sewers.
how you go with this,
Or the
you?
worst scum flows into the Novigrad.
Not your lucky day.
Gonna kill you!
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, I'm right.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream, come the morning. Your scent, berry star, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorcerer. Or should I say...
Seems...
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told...
Sheep-dip.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me get...
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should have asked after him everywhere. But it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair.
Whoreson Jr.
Biggest prick in Novi...
Got it. You're not a fan.
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the churches.
Whoever he is,
Relax.
I don't know, but...
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dad...
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary.